Yeah, I'm Steve Little, Chief Judge for the Virginia Peninsula Sportsman Association. Today I'm going to just do a little quick overview on how to score your deer. We use the Virginia scoring system, which is the oldest scoring system known. And on our website, VPSA.org, we have the instructions on how to score your own trophy. So just what I'm going to do is just show you a little quick view on how you score your deer, like on your points. You take your measurement, your straight edge, and go and you mark an edge. And then you measure from that edge to that tip. And that's throughout the whole deer for your lengths, main beam and your lengths of your points. And then you do circumferences of the deer on the burr, and then the rest is circumferences. Then you do the Virginia system has the width of the deer outside to outside, and then tip to tip, which is basically your bonus. If it's 20 inches wide and you have 10-inch tip to tip, then it's 10 points bonus that you wouldn't get in other scoring systems. So I hope this has helped. Like I said, just a quick refresh on how to do it. If you have any questions, go on vpsa.org and they can show you. You can read it and do it yourself. Thank you.
Now we're getting ready to score a bear, Virginia scoring system. And what you need to have to do a bear, you need 2 squares and a level to get your height measurement. And we'll show you how you do that. So you set your square at the back of the skull, and you set it up the feathers point at the front of the skull, and then you get the length. That would be the total length of the bear's skull. You want to show them, just stretch it. You don't have to.
Usually we're sitting across the table from one another, but what we do is just measure it like this.
And that'll get you your length.
You almost need 2 people to score a bear.
Yeah. And to get your height of the skull, that's where your level comes in. You need to set the level flat on top of it.
And we usually just
get it totally level, and then you measure that distance from the flat surface to the bottom of the level.
Get an accurate measurement like that.
And that'll get your height. And you do repeat the same thing. You did to get the width, you go to the furthest outside edge of the bear's skull, and you take a measurement.
And then you take the measurement and measure the inside.
And you're recording these measurements on a score sheet as you go. And the last measurement you'll take is the canine, center to center on the canine teeth. And you'll take your rule and just go
center to center. This one is right at 2 inches.
So you add all those numbers up, and for a citation in the Virginia scoring system is 20 to earn a citation. State record, I think 31 something, so that's a pretty good sized bear. This is pretty much an average sized bear here, but it will be a citation bear. I'm Dennis Nicely, Assistant Chief Judge at VPSA, Virginia Peninsula Sportsman Association. Primarily score turkey and bear, but I do score deer as well. And we're going to do a little presentation of how we do score turkeys, and with using the Virginia scoring system, and the bear using the Virginia scoring system. This is Paul Fix, and he's been helping me score for quite a few years now. You can also find out more details on scoring on the VPSA.org website. So when you get started, the first thing you need to know, if you do harvest a turkey and you want it entered in the contest, you do have to have it officially weight certified at a weight certification location. That's very important. The next thing you need to know when you do bring an entry, you need to have the entire feet, and we'll show you how we score that. So on your score sheet, your first score would be the weight, and the weight comes right off that weight certification. You don't have to bring the bird, you don't have to have the fan, you just need the feet, the beard, and the weight certification. The next thing we do is we score the spurs, and you always start with the right spur. And you measure from the side of the leg to the tip of the spur, just like that. And every measurement's in 1/16. So you put it down at 1/16. And Paul will show you how we do the beards, measure beards. You want to use that straight in?
We usually just use a yardstick. It seems to work pretty easy. We always go to the as far down as you can see black, which is usually all the way down most of the time. And we just stretch this out straight and brings it right down. And this beard here is right around 12 inches.
So you always measure to the longest hair.
The
It may be
longest hair.
one longer than the other. That's the one you take, the longest one. That's what you get credit for. And some birds have multiple beards, but only the longest one counts in the Virginia scoring system.